Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know how.
Patriots
I
step
don't,
to the side. Buffalo like we tired of the disrespect.
Cam gone.
Mm.
Oh yeah, yeah. They already said they parting ways. I hope.
I don't know if he'll start again.
I ain't gonna say that.
Who?
He said Cam. He don't know if Cam will start again. I don't know about all that.
I'm
That's
saying who you think he'll go to? Which
a
team?
lot of teams. A lot of
Who?
teams.
Who? Name one. Name two.
Somebody on the aside of when to mention the
Uh,
Rams. I'd be quite happy to see that.
Jets, not the Jets. Jaguars about to get Trevor Lawrence.
mm-hmm.
The only teams that
That don't
need
just because they get Trevor Lawrence don't mean he gonna start either. Because if you
they
get a
gonna
Cam,
start.
if you get a Cam, you might have to take a back seat, brother.
They gonna get Trevor Lawrence gonna start.
Oh
Good. That's a good old
nah.
look at the game.
Oh nah, we winning. But I think the Jets fired a head coach, which is not
Yeah.
surprising. Interesting stat. Um, what's
What the fuck?
what's the Seahawks division?
Northwest. Excuse me, the NFC West. It's the Rams division, asshole.
NFC West. They are the only team since 2012 to not have a quarterback change.
In the NFC West or just period?
NFC West. And NFC West, yeah. They're the only team to not have a quarterback change since 2012.
Hmm.
Cardinals have had like 10 quarterback changes.
Yep. We had about 4 or 5 for a little
Yep.
while. Case Keenum, Bradford, fucking Sam, not Sam, Nick Foles, shit, some other nigga that I really hate.
Nick Foles was with
And Dolphins.
y'all, and then he went to the Eagles and won a Super Bowl, right?
Yep.
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 Fuck. He with the
We
Bears
traded
now.
Sam Bradford for that asshole.
Yeah,
Back
he
up.
with the Bears.
Yeah.
He a backup?
Not doing anything.
Is he a backup?
I thought he was starting now.
I think he
He'll
started.
back up the Turbaloo, whatever that nigga name is. Thibodeau. I don't know.
The goddamn Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow. Shit, they say, and then they talking about Johnny Manziel trying to make a comeback.
Who?
Johnny Manziel.
Hell no.
Yeah, he is too.
Trubisky.
John-
Trubisky is the dude name.
Trubisky,
uh,
Johnny Manziel.
Trubisky.
Who need a quarterback? San Francisco Jets, Jaguars. That's it.
Chicago.
I don't see Cam. I don't see. No, I think they're gonna rock with a Trubisky. Trubisky.
They don't want Trubisky.
I think. I don't know who will get Cam. Cam Dunfer. Dunfer.
Nah.
Dunfer.
Nah. The Colts.
Dunfer.
The Colts, cause I think Phillip Rivers done. Yeah, at least
But
they
they
talking like
back
he
up.
done.
But they back up though. Black dude. That nigga straight. Before Cam got there. I mean before what you call got there.
Saints gonna look for a quarterback.
They got it might not do Taysom Hill.
They not. They might not.
Maybe.
Nope.
But they still got
We knew the quarterback, but I don't want him.
Winston. They got Jameis Winston. And he got his eyes fixed.
Hey, no cap, no lie.
Damn.
No cap, no lie. I hope we get Dak Prescott.
I
hope we get Dak Prescott.
Ain't gonna happen.
Y'all are gonna pay him $400 million a year.
That would be a perfect fit. I take that. I take that.
And he's never gonna perform again like everybody
else.
It's what you niggas do. You got overpay for people to never actually. When was the last person that y'all actually paid
At quarterback?
And came in, period, and came in and played like you paid them.
Alex
It had
Smith.
to be London Fletcher.
Alex
Yeah,
Smith.
okay, I'll give you that. He was
But he
pretty good.
broke his leg folded up.
He broke his fucking life.
His leg wrapped around his neck.
Yeah, right on his neck.
Damn.
We was 6-4. Then he gets hurt, just downhill from there.
So y'all didn't even get a full year out of him. So no, I'm not letting that one fly.
Huh? How? What you mean?
Next.
How's that not? That's not
Because
his
y'all
fault.
didn't get a full year. It doesn't
I guess.
matter. I'm just saying.
I guess.
Albert Hainsworth didn't work out.
I think the
D'Angelo Hall did decent.
Falcons gonna want a quarterback soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Broncos,
Cam,
the Raiders.
Cam,
Broncos
he needs to come to LA.
Ooh, Cam Newton?
Yep.
Nah, don't put that nigga in LA, man. He ain't gonna know how to act.
That's fine. He's gonna be sitting on the bench.
Damn.
Oh, he gonna be on the.
We just need a good backup. That's all that is.
What's good, y'all? This is your boy Boxing D Killer BDK. We bring to you another podcast. Well, we're gonna try to bring you another podcast.
We ain't about to bring that goddamn thing.
I got with me my boy Rizzi Matt.
Okay.
I got with me my boy 87 State of Mind.
Okay. Oh, I already know it.
Yeah.
And we just want to do a 2020 wrap up. Just some things that happened last year. It was a lot of people say it was the worst year ever.
Yeah.
Pretty damn close.
Is there anything that compares to 2020?
Anything that could, well, I tell you what, this year's been so bad, we deserve to be in the Bible.
You think they gotta edit the Bible?
They need to edit the Bible. But I don't know.
The only thing I can think of would be, what year did Hurricane Katrina hit?
What was that?
6, 5, 2005, right? I think that was 5.
Hurricane Katrina.
Now,
It had to be like 5 or 6.
9/11 maybe?
9/11. Yeah, that's pretty bad. The amount of people that passed, died, and just the overall impact on the nation.
Right.
Yeah, that changed everything.
Everything. Yeah. But did the whole year hit like this year did?
Nah. I heard this crazy statistic that this dude was saying, like, with the pandemic, like the amount of deaths, that shit, he said, he put it to like perspective. That nigga said that shit is like equivalent to 40 9/11s. Like people that died. That shit crazy. 40.
So yeah, this is my bad.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, man, they kicked off with Kobe passing.
Right.
That was what, like in February?
Mm-hmm.
That was January.
January?
That was
January.
January.
We started the week.
Started the year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the year completely fucked up.
Oh my goodness, that was.
Cause that one hurt.
Yeah.
You know, that was probably the worst celebrity death experience I've had. You know, celebrities pass, affect people differently. Because, we really don't know these people. But that one hurt, man. But I think second to that had to be for
Chadwick.
me.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that one hurt too. Okay, so yeah, that hurt real bad. Michael Jackson's up in there somewhere.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that one.
Left Eye hurt. Aaliyah hurt.
Aaliyah. Yeah, Aaliyah definitely. She was just about to drop some new stuff.
Yeah, that hurt for real. But Kobe's passing, that one just, I don't know, for some reason, just, heartstrings couldn't take it.
Yeah,
Right.
that was next level, man.
Yeah, Kobe's my favorite player of all time. And like I pretty much grew up around, I won't say around basketball, but watching basketball, and I hated the Lakers. Hated that early 2000s team so damn much, but like watching Kobe, like you had to respect his game.
Yeah.
So he went from like, I hated the team, but I loved watching Kobe. And he was my favorite player. And like I expected to see this dude like how we see Bill Russell or, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar getting older, coming on there, sharing how they feel about sports, maybe being a horrible ass coach one day for a while. It just didn't make sense for someone so young, and he just retired not too long ago, and especially with it, it really hurt when you found out that one of the daughters died with him, because there were the rumors that it was all of them. It was none of them. It was the whole family. It was part of the family. Like it was so much shit going on in that time frame, and it was just every time I see that picture, it's still like, damn, she was so young. It's just you got to tell your family you love them, because you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah, that's for real. That's for real.
And we're gonna try not to make this depressing.
Right.
Saddest podcast.
But hell, this 2020 was depressed all together. Then after that, COVID.
Yeah.
COVID was after that.
And COVID didn't feel like, it was another thing. It was like, okay, maybe this has to pass. We're not gonna, we've never seen any shit like this. We're like, oh, okay, there's something out here. It's making people really sick. Oh, they'll figure something out shortly.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it made it to the US? Okay, well, it's not over here yet. I'm like, it's gonna get here eventually, but maybe they'll get it before it gets all the way over here. Oh, it's over here now? Okay. Well, it's just a few cases.
Right,
right. Like, it just kept on building.
Oh, niggas dying? Right. No,
right.
Oh, Tom Hanks? Tom
right.
Hanks?
When Tom Hanks got it, I thought that was just gonna be the biggest story of it, period.
Yeah. When Tom Hanks got it, I say, oh, this real. It's happening.
You don't think people with money, you don't see people with money getting sick off stuff like that too often.
Right.
So if somebody with some money to get something, it may, like, shit, I'm just a regular person. Well, what's this going to do when it gets over to us? And still had no idea that we'd still be dealing with it in January of the next year.
Yeah.
That shit's still mind-boggling to me. It's crazy looking at old footage of, like me, I'm a wrestling fan, so I watch old wrestling footage all the time. Watching old stuff and seeing like stadium full of people now just seems so far away. Like I don't even remember that.
It's so nostalgic.
Right, exactly. And
right,
you and I went to the first Panthers game of last season. And I went to the first Hornets game of last season. I didn't realize that was going to be like the last time for who knows how long I was going to actually be able to experience those type of things.
Right.
Walking around other people, carefree. You're surrounded by people. You don't care. You're not worried about the air that they breathe or being too close. It's just people walking around people. Like, I miss that so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is. But we did have some, while we did have a lot of downs, we had a lot of ups. These versus battles might have changed a lot of things. I think we would have never expected to have these type of roses given, I guess that's how they trying to spin it, like it's not a battle, but
it's a celebration.
Celebrations like this on this kind of scale.
Right.
So this might have changed. This might have changed a lot for the future. We might get a TV show out of this.
Yeah. That definitely be dope.
Like I don't think we would ever imagine we would see a Jeezy versus Gucci Mane. I don't think we would ever
both
imagine.
in the same room.
Not with them in the same room. I don't think we ever would imagine. I don't think we would have seen Monica versus Brandy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's some good stuff that came out of 2020.
Oh yeah, and it's funny because we've always had those talks, like putting this person's discography against somebody else's discography. We've had those talks for years, but we never thought we'd actually have the artists themselves come out here and deliver their own curated playlist, against one another. So yeah, that definitely was a bright spot of the year.
And the stories you get out of it.
Yeah, with who was it, Gladys Knight and
Patti LaBelle, right?
Patti LaBelle.
Yeah.
Was that Gladys?
Huh?
Was that Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle?
It was a Gladys.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one of them. I wasn't sure. Yeah, just seeing legends get together in the same room. Jill Scott's my favorite singer, so to see her and Erykah Badu go at it, like, that was so dope.
I'm disappointed in that battle.
You were?
Yeah, man. I want to see Jill Scott do the microphone trick thing. So bad. So bad. Oh,
I saw her do that in person.
That is a beautiful woman.
So yeah, to see that and Jagged Edge and 112, Snoop and DMX,
Gucci and Jeezy.
Right, Gucci and Jeezy, and to speak of odd couples, what about this Mike Tyson Roy Jones fight?
Yeah, it was cool to see Mike Tyson fight again.
Mm-hmm.
They could have kept that way it was at.
Yeah.
Cause I don't think they was actually in there to knock each other's heads off.
No, it was an exhibition.
I think they wanted to build up some hype, make some money, Right. I think Mike wanted to go in there and show I still got it, but
right.
I ain't gonna knock your head off though. But I think he could have. I don't think he wanted to do that though.
Wanted to.
Cause he didn't go for the head once.
He pulled back. If you look at it, that fool bites his glove in the fight. He wanted to hit him so bad.
I'm telling you, man. I think he was holding. Yeah, he was holding back.
He didn't go for no headshots like that at all.
Nope.
And Roy was throwing his Rocky 3 punches out there, just throwing really fast hands and not doing anything with them to look good. And getting tired. He was tired at the middle of the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roy was done.
Yeah. Up.
Hey Russ, what you playing over there?
I'm playing Inside. Oh, it's loud.
Yes, sir.
See
if I can cut it down. Kicking ass.
But now we have Floyd Mayweather against is it Jake or Luke or whoever?
I don't know. I don't care. I feel like I did. You tarnishing Floyd need to sit his ass down. At this point, I feel like you tarnishing your legacy at this point. What's the point?
Floyd doesn't give a damn. Yep. As long as there's money involved, he doesn't give a shit. That's what the whole Conor McGregor fight was about. Making money.
Oh,
we all knew that McGregor was never going to beat this dude.
Yeah. Money fight.
But people still paid to see it. And he's going to do the same thing he did with McGregor. Just dance around for a couple rounds and then probably eventually.
I don't want to see that. I don't care about that. I mean,
that's what you say now, but you know good and well you're going to watch that fight.
I'm going to watch it, but I'm going to hate it.
You going to watch it with your arms folded?
Yeah. Who fuck is this stupid shit?
Right. I hate Nate Robinson turning from a solid to a liquid to a gas. I hate that nigga was. That nigga, he tarnished his NBA career. How you do that?
In a boxing match.
Right.
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't gonna be able to fight, but I didn't see that coming.
That nigga tarnished his.
And I see, I'm following his YouTube channel, so I'm watching him doing these, training out in the desert with the Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
Punching
Mexicans.
But no, they was for real. Spaniards. I don't know what they was. out there punching, hanging cow meat.
Mango trees and shit.
It looked like he was going through the ringer, but you get in the ring for real.
Yeah, it's totally different.
You out there
training with the conquistadors.
I mean, shit. I don't know, man. They taught him all offense. So he was barely that.
Yeah.
It annoys me because people actually think like Jake. It is Jake, right?
Jake Paul is who he
Paul.
fought.
Yeah, they act like Jake Paul is really
all of them the same.
Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Bruh, when they put that nigga picture next to Muhammad Ali,
that's disrespectful.
I love you so much.
I seen that Twitter meme where they was like, all white barbers gonna have that shit on their wall.
That's
damn. Yeah, but I mean, it almost makes the sport of boxing look kind of bad. But I mean, it wasn't a good year, I'll say, for high-profile black boxers because Wilder got worked too. That was last year.
Yeah. Nah.
You sure?
Nah, that was 2019.
Right.
They had something scheduled for this year, July, but they canceled it. Or something happened where they ain't doing it, get it going. That was 2019.
Oh, okay. Well, let me shut the hell up then.
and now, what's the face mad because Tyson Fury don't want to fight him no more. Bronze Bomber, what that Deontay Wilder mad because Tyson Fury don't want to fight him no more. He ain't obligated to fight you. He already beat you 1.5 times.
I'm gonna say, let's be real. He beat him that first time too, but they called it a draw because he knocked him down once.
Right.
I mean, let's keep it real. Definitely. Oh no, that was February 22nd. He beat that nigga ass in Black History Month.
That was February this year?
Yep.
Oh damn.
And I'll tell you,
Yeah, I definitely thought that was 2019.
The dad from Good Times is rolling over in his grave.
James Evans.
I'm about to say, James Amos is is he dead?
Yeah, man, he dead.
Is
he dead?
No, I don't think
2020.
so.
You try to make 2020 worse than what it really was.
Man.
The character is dead though.
Yeah, the character.
The character.
John Amos. You trying to kill John Amos.
No, we need to protect every black legend that we possibly can because it's been bad. MF Doom died 2 months ago.
Man, he 81 years old.
James Amos.
Yeah, I think he ain't coming to America too.
We need to put him. What's my man's name? Morgan Freeman. Put all the black celebrities on ice. We need them forever.
Right.
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Then we had the George Floyd incident. That's sparked. You know what I'm saying? That was heavy, man.
And
That was awful.
Breonna Taylor, her name does not get said enough.
Yeah.
Looking, somebody posted some of her tweets from last year, and like last Christmas, she mentioned she's like, I hope I have a kid by this time next year, so I can be as happy as y'all are. And then she even tweeted tweeted like, 2020 is my year. That type of stuff it's hard to look at.
Yeah.
Even now. Apparently they fired or they arrested one of the officers recently. I saw something recent that they fired or they arrested one of them. That's not nearly enough. It just seems like we never get the appropriate justice that these black people deserve, and then they have a mitigated gall to sue the boyfriend for protecting his home. That's some bullshit.
That was just recently, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's some bullshit. You gotta have the tiniest dick, the tiniest, not tiny, tiniest,
the
tiniest shirts coming soon to Hol'up.com, by the way. Tiniest dick to pull some bullshit like that, and I thought Trump had that on lock, but apparently he didn't. He's got some competition.
Recently, I don't know if y'all heard, the police officers that was involved with shooting Tamir Rice, they avoided federal charges and killing that young man. And it was 5 days ago.
Wow.
I'll tell you, man.
Yep. So, I mean, it's tough out here. I think we've had some small victories here and there. But with a lot of that, a lot hasn't changed. But hopefully, from where we were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago, there's been progress, there's been change. It's slow. It's ever so slow, but we getting there. So I can only hope and pray that 2021 we gain even more success in, changing some laws and changing how black people are viewed and treated. Yeah. But it's getting better. But we're nowhere near where we need to be. So 2021, hopefully, hopefully we can do. Hopefully, First or Nothing and Hol'up can do a little something to change that. Do our little part. See if we can. Even though we're a small channel, we still got some kind of voice.
Yeah.
And so, hopefully we can do our part. But yeah. Pros and cons 2020.
Yeah. A lot of black CEOs and a lot of black millionaires coming out the woodwork. Not even, some people weren't millionaires this year, but they were on their way. A lot of businesses started. The quarantine brought out a lot of creativity from a lot of people. I will say the one thing that these people respect is money. They always respect the dollar, the almighty dollar. So the more power that we yield with that, the more that we organize with that, the better off we will be. It shouldn't be a situation where everything relies on that, but that's kind of the way the world works, period. So, the more you do to strive and better yourself and better for your family and better for your community, the more you help out overall. And that's something that we can all do.
Yeah.
So
let's
get this money.
So, speaking of money, I think black business has took a high rise in 2020. I think other people been looking where to spend their money. If they ain't got nothing else to do, I think people been looking more into more black business.
Oh yeah. Buttload of new black businesses out here.
Yeah.
I wish I had somewhere in the area that we live in, the grocery shop. I would do that.
Yeah, because we definitely have a bunch of black restaurants out here flourishing, making great food. They're not good just because they're black. They're good because they're good.
Yeah.
But it's even better when when it looks like you.
Right.
And
agree with that.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I can kind of say, with during that time earlier, was like in the spring. This is around the time after the George Floyd incident. You had a lot more people trying to support black businesses and black organizations, and through that, I found out a lot more about some of the businesses that was around. You got Asanka's Kitchen, which is a black restaurant, and different non-profit organizations, which me and a good friend of mine were able to contribute and help support their cause with sowing seeds in the Midlands, which is a non-profit to help youth and like black kids and stuff. So yeah, I mean, they out here. Businesses are definitely out here.
And it was great to see all these big businesses putting Black Lives Matter on their screens or on their pages when they didn't have to. And you can call it what's the favorite thing? The thing that they always bring up when it comes to anyone doing anything positive for black people. It's not patronizing. It's what's that shit called? It's pandering. They love bringing up pandering.
Oh yeah.
They scream that as soon as it's anything black related, even though they act like they really care about poor white people. All these places they pander, but that anyway. They also risk losing businesses by putting up Black Lives Matter because of the way certain groups feel. So it was nice for them to say, "Fuck you, we're going to show support." Even stuff like Call of Duty had Black Lives Matter on it. Yeah. And they were salty on that.
One way or another, you gonna have to jump on the train. You gonna have to,
right?
Because that whole adage of I guess just sticking for just yourself is out the window.
Right.
So, but
that arcade.
Go ahead. Archaic.
Say that archaic ass way of thinking. This isn't the '60s anymore.
Yeah.
We're past the non Neanderthals are past looking at color as a way to discriminate against somebody. That's old shit. We're off that. Mixed people exist.
Yeah.
Black people exist. White people exist. Love for everybody is the only way to go. So if you're against that, find your ass some trailer park somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna use that stereotype. Y'all love stereotypes. We got them too. Just find your ass some trailer park somewhere and bury your ass in a hole. Because people are mixing and mingling like more often now than ever. Like eventually, there's not going to be a black or a white. Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Your daughter loves Keyshawn, nigga. You mad?
So, quick change of subject. What is something y'all are excited about in 2021?
Something that I'm excited about in 2021. Well, we get Biden. Better than
right.
Yeah.
Boy, let's talk about that real quick.
Do we? Because they're gonna have to throw this motherfucker at the White House like Jazzy Jeff.
Get it right,
boy. I don't know if I could have handled another disappointment going the other way. Like in November, boy, oh my God, July I was ready for fucking November. Like it was my birthday. I've never wanted to vote this hard. And I was, oh man, it started off looking kind of bad. And I was like, well, I mean, it is what it is. Boy, that shit turned, and it made a lot of people pissed off when that shit turned. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite parts of the year, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I still look at the website. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
As of today, he's still threatening Georgia for the votes, but you still lose regardless. I don't understand.
We're going to object.
It ain't over.
Matter.
We ain't finished yet.
Oh my god, that shit made me so happy. Between that and the, what is it, a million MAGA march with 14 people showing up, and 10 of them were looking for a family cookout. So oh man,
I wish I had the patience to sit down and have a conversation with the Trump supporter. I don't have the patience, but what are you really supporting? What do you care about so much that he has to say? But anyway, it doesn't matter. He's out the door. So we on to 2021. 2021. We are. I like who brought it up? Rizzi Mac.
Oh, you niggas, proud boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you niggas, proud boy.
Yeah, what he said? Stand back, stand by.
Oh, that nipples got hard off that shit, boy.
I'm telling
you. Something I am excited about in 2021. The movies that's about to drop. I've been waiting on a superhero movie for so daggum long. Finally get Marvel movies galore. We get a Space Jam movie. We get a Mortal Kombat getting ready to drop.
Right.
Even the movies that's dumb, I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go see Uncharted and Tom and Jerry.
Man.
Ew.
I'm Matrix 4.
Is that actually coming out this year?
Yeah. New James Bond, Top Gun movie.
Man.
I'm all for that James Bond. Coming to America Part 2. Hopefully. Finally.
Candyman. We were supposed to get that last year.
I am excited about that.
Yeah, that was one of my more anticipated.
Huh? I said I'm kind of curious about that Matrix 2. You say you really wasn't too thrilled about that, ain't Brett? About the Matrix?
I don't think we need another one. I like the action in 2, the story in 1, but then it was just questions being answered with questions.
Yeah, 3 was
and explosions in between.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I mean, shit, I ain't got shit else to do.
New Suicide Squad movie, directed by Endgame.
The Suicide Squad game. Looks pretty good. And this asshole still hasn't seen Endgame. That's another story for another day. Yeah, man. That Batman movie comes out this year too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
this movie's
I wonder if they're doing the Batman movie because Batman falls under WB, which WB stuff is getting sent to HBO Max. I want to know if they're gonna do this whole, we're gonna drop it straight to streaming. As much as I hate to say it, and as hard as I don't want to let it go, 2021 might be the death of movie theaters. Officially.
Yeah.
Officially. Might be the death of movie theaters. I love going to the movies. I love going to the movies.
Right. Yeah. It definitely hits different. No matter what type of setup you have, that movie theater it's better.
It's premium. Feels like gold.
Right.
You know what a slap though? If they started doing it, outside theaters,
they have some of those, but
that might be the only way they could have movies, keep going.
Yeah.
I don't think enough people do it to. I mean, maybe it might boom if somebody advertise it well, but I don't know. I've seen in some big cities they had some premieres of movies like on the rooftops of buildings or something like that, and they had it on a big screen and they had it all fancy. But what they gonna do out in the South?
I want y'all to think about something. Y'all realize that we might never go back to wearing no mask again? Like we legit might be like Korea or like China, whatever place or wear the mask.
I think it's China. They walk around. They walk around with masks.
It is a possibility.
Think about that. We will it's a good chance that we'll never go back to being able to walk around freely without no mask on.
Well,
like,
when the swine flu happened, apparently the swine flu was around for 2 years, and it fucked a lot of people up. And they was wearing masks. They was actually arresting people for not wearing masks back then. Yeah. They suffered through that for 2 years. I don't know how they fixed it. I know it wasn't no vaccines or nothing, at least as far as I know. So they dealt with it for 2 years. It went away. I guess I don't know if we adapted to it. I don't know really what happened.
Were there as many cases?
Was it contagious? Swine flu?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay. While you doing that, but yeah, I've definitely thought about that, man. You know, just walking around, being able to breathe air in a grocery store, or because my wife and I still, every once in a while, we still make that mistake where you go somewhere, you get out your car, you're heading to that store, and you're like, shoot, I forgot my mask. Like, damn, you really can't just walk in anymore and just the normal that we used to have. Like you said, it's possibly gone, and it's possibly gone due to the ignorance of few dooming the many, which to me isn't right. Because you want to be selfish, because you don't know let's be real, you don't know anybody that's been affected by this. That's all it is. You don't know anybody that's been affected by this, so you don't give a shit as long as it doesn't touch you or the people that you care about. So it's not that big of a deal until it touches you. Like, you see, Trump got it. Herman Cain died from it.
Yeah.
Ego.
I was about to say, I ain't gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I mean, we're pretty honest. And you think you'll cross that? We said some shit on this podcast before.
Look at the cool.
That brother died for what?
Yeah,
what did he really die for?
So in 1976, the swine flu. 45 million people were vaccinated against the swine flu. And apparently the H1N1 back in 2000 and whatever that was, when
2009.
Yeah, that was a variation of swine flu. Nowhere near this amount of people died.
Nah, I just looked too. Not even close. There were an handful of cases. It looks like there were up to possibly almost 90 million cases.
Yeah.
But only up to 18,000 people died, which is still too many, but compared to what we're dealing with. Oh man.
Yeah, but that
I'm
lasts like
shit.
You willing to get that shot?
I'm willing to almost do anything to get this shit.
I don't know, man. I don't know if people are really having adverse effects to it or what. I'm tell you, my wife went to her gynecologist, right? He asked her if she gonna get it, cause he said he had to, cause his job requires him to. And so she was like, she responded to him like, nah, I don't really know about that. He was like, basically he responded to her like, you need to get this goddamn shot so we can be done with this shit. But she said, she's just sitting in there, just paying attention to her surroundings. She kept noticing he had this little weird cough to him, like,
oh shit.
He kept doing that, and so she said that was a little weird. So then she said the nurse came in. She doing the same thing too, and she had the shot too. Man, man.
I'll let them work on it, and then I don't get vaccinated against the flu either.
Yeah,
So
I haven't myself.
I
you say you haven't gotten?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? And
So
there's
I
nothing wrong with
I had a conversation with somebody. It was like, you gonna take the vaccine when it's when they dishing it out. I was like, no. And he was like, why not? I was like, I don't know what's in that. He was like, do you get? His argument was, well, do you get the flu shot? I was like, yeah.
You fucked up right there.
I was like, yeah. He was like, you don't know what's in that? I was like, yeah, but it's been tested and it's been given out a lot.
Right.
This new.
This has been tested and given out a lot too.
Nah.
I don't
Need to
want
be giving
new.
out a lot more.
I'll put it like this though.
I'm not against it, but damn, like,
I'm not
I don't
either.
want to be the first.
No, I'm right there with you. But I will say that a lot of the situations, like my mom asked me about it a couple of days ago, and I sent her a video that I saw on Instagram. And I'm one of those people. I'm big on not sharing stuff without looking into it. But I know they have said that there are certain side effects of this thing. There was a video of some lady that said she was a nurse in Tennessee, black lady. She said she took it because she had to, and she basically ended up getting Bell's palsy. She lost whatchamacallit in her face, and she was crying, and this, that, and the other. So that's my mom, like, yeah, I'm not messing with this. I'm like, I know. They say this is a possible side effect, and they say usually it only lasts for a couple days at most. And I mean, for real. But they also, here's the thing.
Hell no.
They said you can do this. You can get the same thing with any vaccine, including the flu vaccine. A lot of the side effects for this COVID vaccine are also seen in the flu vaccine. Okay. But anyway, I go back and I'm scrolling on my Instagram, happen to come past that video, and they were like, "Oh, this video's been taken down because it's been proven false." I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute." So I go and look, and they're like, "Yeah, there's no nurse in Tennessee by this name. There's no record of this particular person by this name getting this vaccine. Yada yada yada."
That's all. That's what I'm saying too. What's real and what's not?
Right. There's so much false information, and it pissed me off that this woman tried. I don't know if she had it and she just decided to use a fake name, or if she just faked it. If she faked it, she needs to burn in hell, because that's some bullshit. People are scared right now. This isn't time to make up some bullshit for some views.
Right. So two videos I seen. I don't know if y'all seen it. One, they was giving out the shot, and it I guess proof to say they giving out the shot. Gave Buddy a shot, but didn't have nothing in the syringe. Like you sticking the needle in their arm and acting like you pushing it down, but the syringe is already pushed into the plunge is already pushed into the syringe, so you ain't doing nothing. You basically just stuck a needle in their arm. And it was like, oh yeah, successful shot administered. Wait a minute. So then I guess they tried to apologize and be like, oh, our bad. Like, that's not something you just mess up.
Nah. And that's actually dangerous, because you push air into somebody's arm, you can kill them.
Well, it was already in. The plunger was already pushed into the syringe, but nothing was in the syringe. They just stuck it in their arm, and I guess they're like, we're gonna act like we gonna push it. Go. Exactly. And then there was another video. A lady, I guess she was one of the first ladies, a white lady. It was a nurse. She got the shot. Doggone. She take the shot, and I guess, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know why she giving a speech afterwards. She's standing at the podium, and she's get faint and pass out, and they run the crowd around her.
I heard about that one.
Man, but what's real, what's not?
Right. That's the world these days. Because you remember there was that black lady a couple of months ago, I think it was around the summer. There was a supposed black doctor that said there was a cure for COVID, and Trump tweeted about it, and they got like millions of views in a day. I think Frank and Dank shared it with us in our group. Do y'all remember that? And never heard about her, never heard about it again. Apparently she was known to be batshit crazy, talking about demon semen making people gay or something like that.
Demon semen.
By the way, demon semen hats coming to the Hol'up.com.
Demon semen.
But it's so much misinformation. Everybody has the same straight face when delivering it, and people aren't fact checking stuff. So what? That's why I'm waiting. That's one of the reasons I'm waiting, because there's so much false information. I'm gonna let the bullshit go through, and then hopefully later it's a little bit better. And then I'm willing to take it down the road.
Maybe
down the road.
Yeah, I mean, I got to say, I'll say the same too. I mean, but just not right now.
I have a question for y'all.
What's the rush?
We're trying to get over this shit.
Right.
What do you mean, what's the rush, dude? I'm trying to go to sports events and concerts again. That's what the rush is.
Well, get the shot in.
Nah, fuck it. Question for y'all. Do you think we're going to get to a place, maybe, let's say December of this year, where we're almost like anti-maskers against maskers, with people that have taken the vaccine against people that haven't taken the vaccine? Like, are these people that have taken the vaccine going to feel like we're, and I'll say we're, assuming that I don't take the vaccine, that we're holding up progress on getting this over with? Do you see that happening?
I don't doubt it, because hell, America has always been about division. So what's another divide?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's actually true, and that's one thing that people were scared of, because conspiracy theorists had already decided, oh, we're gonna have this disease, they're gonna make you get vaccinated, chip in your arm, admit.
Yeah.
So what is stopping, say, like an airline from saying, hey, we're if you're vaccinated, you're more than welcome to jump on this plane, but if your ass is still, if you could still possibly get infected, stay the hell away from our stuff. Like, what's stopping restaurants or this or that from going there? Yeah. Good. You got 2 fingers to the skull to the side right there. Think about it.
So what? Don't care. Not getting it. I mean, okay. Don't care. Not getting it.
I mean, like at all. even later on after.
Maybe. Let me see how y'all zombies turn into, and then see what kind of zombie I'm gonna be later.
How your mouth twists up and down.
Yeah,
y'all see that like Bobby Brown at this bitch.
Yeah,
right. Bobby Brown job. But have y'all seen that picture where it had like a bunch of people? Some people that took it, it probably was fake though. How they had the mouth twist up and shit. I was like, oh
no.
Yeah, I seen. Yeah, I seen that.
Y'all send that to me. That's the thing. Like, is it real though?
They ain't no. You will never know.
And once again, there are symptoms. It's been known there are symptoms, temporary symptoms for this vaccine. They've already said that. And they say that a lot of these symptoms are actually possible if you get COVID too. So, I mean, where do you go? It's definitely going to be an interesting year, man.
Yeah, definitely be an interesting year. But I think that'll do for this podcast for 2021 starting out. We're going to get a regularly scheduled podcast, hopefully weekly, if not bi-weekly. We'll work that out and let y'all know. But until then, Rizzi Matt, close us out.
All right, y'all. Y'all just listen to Hol'up Podcast. I am your boy, Rizzi Matt.
Hol'up.
Oh, is that?
Huh?
So we say our name first, ain't it?
I don't know,
What's
nigga.
up, y'all? This your boy
When you
Rizzi,
say
man.
hold up,
And
we
we
say hold
closing
up.
out. Thank y'all for listening to another episode of Hol'up. Until
Hold up.
next time, I go by your boy Rizzi Met.
This box D Killer PDK.
DK. Got my
Hey,
boy.
State of mind.
That's right, because
Always.
I used to announce it. All right, we out of here, y'all. Hold
We're
up.
still trying to get this shit together. It's been a while. All right, y'all. Hold up.
Hold up.
Be safe. Next time.